So harvest, we're all here with lots of wonderful stuff, and isn't it amazing? And doesn't the church smell strange? More harvest of grains, and we're celebrating God's provision to us. We're celebrating God's generosity to us, God's love for us. And we respond to that by bringing in food to distribute to a local food bank, so they give it out to people who most need it, and also by committing to new ways of serving and giving and sharing at St. Wilfrid's. So we're not burying our talents today, we are sharing. Now, supporting the food bank is one way in which we can share out our gifts and try and make sure that everybody gets to eat. And in our Exodus reading, God gives instructions, doesn't he, to the Israelites. They were about to go on a really long journey. And he says, as I lead you out of slavery to this new land, before you start this long journey, everybody has to eat. Everybody. And they've got to stand there ready to go for the journey, ready to go with their staff and their shoes on, eating. Everybody, no matter how big or small your household, share out the meal. Everyone is going on this journey together out of poverty, and a really good meal is going to be needed for this long trip. And the Exodus journey has been sort of speaking of it, journeys out from enslavement and poverty for all sorts of disenfranchised and excluded people down the years. Many people identify with the Israelites as they're led out of poverty and slavery into freedom. It's a story of God's freedom and liberation. But everyone eating is just the start of the journey. How do we keep people going along the way? Now, food banks work, and it's brilliant, but the experience of poverty is not just about having not enough to eat. So, we're going to learn about this with a game. I need two teams. We have Team Ben. Please give those to everybody. Team Bill. Please give these to everybody. Would somebody like to help? Take those round your team. Do you want to take those round your team? Make sure everyone gets a pencil. Team Bill and Team Ben. Team Bill and Team Ben. So, while everybody's getting their sheets and a pen, I'll just explain. It looks like bingo, doesn't it, on your card, yes? What I need you to do is to listen to the stories, and when you think your character is feeling any of the things on this sheet, tick the box. So when you think your character experiences any of the feelings on the sheet, tick the box. Are we there? Are we there? Right. So, I also need 2 willing volunteers. Do I have 2 willing volunteers to be Team Bill and Team Ben? Someone from Team Bill on this side of the room. Is that the Bill side? Who's Bill? Who's got Team Bill? Ben. You're Ben. Team Bill, right. Somebody over here would like to be part of Team Bill. And shake this for me. Do you want to come do this? You're going to be brave. There you are. You might want to put your sheet down. You might also want to wear a protective apron. Team Ben, would somebody like to come and shake for me? Fraser would like to come and shake for me. Are you feeling brave? Do you want to come and stand here? Rob, can you put some protective equipment on Team Ben's captain?
Ready?
How are we going to get on? All right, I'll put that there while you get ready. Because we're going to need you all to listen and cheer on your Bens and your Bills. So your Team Bill, Your team, Ben. Listen out for when they might be feeling certain things as I tell a story. Are we ready? Okay. Bill and Ben are two boys at school. They're both aged 12 and they're in the same class. Okay? On Sunday night, Bill, you have to shake it, shake your Bill, has a long shower. He goes to bed, he reads a good book, and he has a lovely sleep. On Sunday night, start shaking. Ben goes to his room to get out of the way of his parents because they are having a fight about the electricity bill, and there's no hot water. Bill and Ben, give your bottles a good shake. How are you feeling? Have a look at your checklists. On Monday morning, Bill's mum knocks on his bedroom door to wake him up and check the alarm clock has gone off. On Monday morning, Ben's mum has gone to work. And he realised that his phone hasn't charged in the night and he has no alarm. And he wakes in a panic because he's going to be late. Shake your bottles. Oh, give it a good shake. Okay. Bill's uniform is nice and clean and it's sitting by his bed in a folded pile. Ben's uniform is still in the wash and he gets it out and it's dirty and it's mucky. It's a bit smelly. But he puts it on anyway. Give it a good shake. Everybody shake. How do you think they're feeling? Look at your cards. Bill cleans his teeth and he brushes his hair and he puts on some hair gel. Ben, give your bottle a good shake because you've got no toothpaste. You've got no hair gel. And you've got no time. You've run out of time, so you're going to have death breath and bad hair and late for school. So when Bill finds out it's raining, his mum gives him a lift. He gets a nice lift to school and he's dry and he meets his friends and he has a slice of toast in the cafe. But when Ben gets up, give your bottle a really good shake. Oh my goodness, Ben arrives late at school. He's soaking wet. And the first thing the teacher says to him is, "You're in detention." Keep shaking that bottle. Shake it really hard. In maths, Bill manages to use his protractor. He gets all the answers right about angles. In maths, shake your bottle really, really, really hard because you haven't got your protractor with you. It's snapped. You never got time to get a new one. And you're hungry. And you can't concentrate. Give it the biggest shake you can. You're getting all the answers wrong. And it's going really hard. Keep shaking. Shake your bottle. How do you think they're feeling? Somebody turns round and they say, "Ben, you are an idiot." Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. What happens when I open it? What happens now? Someone's called him an idiot. Do I open it? Is it safe to open this bottle? No. Shall I give it a go? I don't think I dare. Let's try Bill's bottle. Let's see if Bill's bottle's there. Oh. Bill's all right. Ben, on the other hand, I'm not going to do this because somebody likes this floor quite a lot in church, don't they? And things might go wrong. But can you imagine if I was to do it? No, I don't think I will. Do you want to take your protective clothing off, Bill and Ben? Should we give them a clap? That's a relief. Just out of interest, so how have we got on? Team Bill, how many have you got? How many have you got in your thing? All of them. Congratulations, Team Bill. Team Ben, how have you got on? Not a single one. Not a single one.
Fraser felt ready to learn.
Fraser felt ready to learn. Briefly. One. Team Bill, congratulations. I think you should get an amazing prize. What should we give them?
That fizzy bottle.
Do you think this is fair? No. It's not fair, is it? So you can see, the point for me is that poverty isn't just about having enough to eat. It's not how it's experienced. It causes a whole range of other problems for those kids going to school. Yes, eating is important. It's very, very important. Eating is food for the journey. But the stress that poverty brings, at best, makes it miserable. And at worst, it can be dangerous. So when Jesus talks about sharing things, he means it. When he talks about talents in the parable of talents, he doesn't want us to bury them, but he doesn't want us to bury other people's either. The bens of this world have a far rougher journey than the bills. Now, according to Archbishop Desmond Tutu, he said, Christians shouldn't just be pulling people out of the river. We should be going upstream and find out who's pushing them in. We should be fighting the causes of poverty. And I think the Archbishop is right. I don't honestly know good ways of doing that. And if I did, I'd be a politician, not a curate. But maybe we might begin to just think a little more deeply. Not just about feeding people, but about the causes of poverty, about the effects of poverty. And maybe we need to be outraged. Maybe it's outrageous that there isn't enough food to eat. Maybe it's outrageous that just the bills get the chances and not the bens. In Exodus, God invites everyone on that journey of liberation. And it would be outrageous if we were all to go on a journey sitting in our comfortable car, leaving our neighbours behind if we had spare seats. No one does that. As we journey on the inclusive church thing that we're looking at, we need to look a little more broadly at our response to the causes and the effects of poverty. Jesus tells us the poor are always going to be with us this side of eternity. So next time you see someone about to explode like Ben might have been, maybe take a step back and wonder how much they've been shaken up before they got there. Amen.